Okay. Am I the only one that's nervous? Like, I'm nervous. Okay.
Because we're doing it.
It's like first time jitters. Like, I feel like it's
Very
my first
much.
day of like kindergarten.
First day of high school.
Even though I be on YouTube, this is just different. It's not the same.
It's given this finna be a journey. Like, this is not the
Yes.
last.
Yes. Okay. I'm ready. Hello, everybody. I'm so scared. My name is Alexis Samone. If you guys don't know me, I usually content create and do like lifestyle vlogs and everything like that. But child, we want to start a podcast because I've been wanting to do this for so long, and now it's just like it's time. I think I'm at a very, like a very good time in my life to where I think we have some stuff we need to talk about, and you guys can go on like this journey of just, me discovering who I am, finding myself, and just going through this world. And where I have many different worlds.
Yeah, I do.
I have a lot of different worlds that I have to be in and show up to. So I am a little bit about me very quickly. I'm a licensed cosmetologist. I'm a lash tech. I'm a YouTuber. I'm a daughter. I'm a friend to many people.
Period.
And I also am a child care provider.
And
when I'm free. When I'm free, I work at a daycare. Child.
She would watch your kids.
I watch the kid. I watch the churn. And I don't know. I guess you could say I wear a lot of different hats, which comes with a lot of stress, and it's not easy. My life is not easy as it may look all the time. It's definitely not easy. It's very hard, actually. Sometimes I don't want to do it for real, but yeah. So, and then I'm going to go ahead and let my guest introduce herself, because if you guys know, you know, and we're going to get into that, because what a shocker.
Literally, to be back sitting beside each other.
Yeah.
My name is Kimberly Myrie. You probably seen me before, maybe like once or twice. But yeah, you want me to say about myself?
You can.
I'm a mommy.
She's a mom.
Let's start there. I'm a mommy of a little boy. His name is Jalen. So that's basically my life. We in the corporate era right now, 9 to 5. For now.
Just for a little while.
Yeah, no.
Just for a little
We're
while.
just trying to stack. That's really it.
She's like, nothing important about me. No, she's a mom, and she's doing a very good job, because I couldn't do it.
That's my little brother for real.
Yeah, but say that's your little bro. That's not even her child. That's her little brother. Like, but yes. So to start off, I don't really know. I know we kind of already planned out how we're gonna do this episode, but I feel like if it ends up going a different direction, then so be it. But to start off, the way I'm gonna try to do majority of these conversations is to start off with icebreaker cards, just to kind of help get, conversation flowing, because sometimes it could be hard, especially for me if I'm feeling anxious and there's people watching me have like a deep conversation. Yep. It's a little hard to, actually talk. And then we're going to go into some stuff kind of about our lives right now and our friendship and, how everything went on and, different stuff like that. And we're going to also talk about real life things. And basically, we're going to apply our situation to the real world. We're going to talk. So I'm going to let her do the honor first of pulling a card. Yes. Now, there are different categories. Do I remember? Absolutely not. But it'll tell you on the back of what the card is. So I'm going to have her pull one, and I'm going to pull one. And I guess we're going to both answer each question that we're asking. I hope it's a good one.
Okay, my question. Do you want me to read the category too?
Well, yeah, what's the category?
So it's self-awareness, which is crazy. Like,
perfect timing. Huh?
Okay, and then it's how do you best receive criticism?
Okay. Are you going first?
Yeah, I can go first. Okay. Well, I feel like I receive criticism like on a daily from like every aspect of my life. I'd rather just come straight to my face because I like constructive criticism so I can know like what I'm doing wrong so I can fix it. I'd rather know that than keep doing like
we're low-key opposite.
You don't want to hear it?
Because sometimes I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear it.
Yeah, especially when you're going through it. It's kind of hard.
Yeah, like what constructive any type of criticism. Like if somebody tries to criticize me about something with hair, like you're trying to tell me how to do something that I know how to do and you don't know how to do, like seriously, like don't
I got
talk
the
to
papers.
Me. Yeah, but when it comes to other stuff like criticism, as far as like personal criticism, I can kind of take that a little well. But sometimes, of course, when you want to do what you want to do, you're gonna hear them, but you're not listening.
It's not like I'm taking it into consideration.
Yeah, but it's like okay, like I hear what you're saying, but like I'm not really, so me with criticism, I don't know.
But I've like had to grown to like
I think that's something to do with growth. When
and
it
has
comes
to be
that.
genuine.
Yeah,
because some people
I don't
just
like that when it's like people trying to critique you, but they coming from a place of trying to be funny. Please don't try to be funny, and you trying to pretend to care about what you're telling me. I think that's what it be from. I don't feel like it's genuine, so then I lash back.
Yeah, that, and you don't have the experience to speak on what I'm going through.
Like you don't know what it's like.
Yeah,
so I get that for sure. Okay, maybe. What song best defines your life?
Today's a new day.
Oh my gosh, but there is no sunshine.
Nothing but clouds, and it's dark in my heart. No,
and it feels like a cold night.
But today's a new day.
It's a new day, so I guess we push through it.
That's why I love tomorrow. Because
so you went tomorrow, and what is that? What's the name of that song? Smile. That's Smile. Smile and Tomorrow too.
Yes,
okay,
most definitely.
Okay, I would say mine is like, Good Days. I listen to Good Days all the time.
Oh, SZA?
Yes, I listen to Good Days all the time because it's just like I don't know. I feel like Good Days and Ways, Janae Aiko.
Yes.
Because Ways kind of gives me like, you could be going through whatever in your life, but it's like, why aren't you smiling? Like,
literally,
you have so much to be grateful for, and sometimes when you're caught up in like the midst of just feeling like, you forget that everything else you have, and it's like, I don't know. I feel like sometimes like we are exactly where we prayed for ourselves to be. Like last year, I was literally saying I want to be everything I am now, and I am, but it's like I low key still want more
because as you accomplish things, you're still gonna set more
you still want more stuff, but it's like sometimes you just gotta I guess be in the moment and like appreciate it and just not stop complaining about stuff
and comparing.
Stop comparing and give yourself grace.
Very much.
That's what both of us give yourself some grace because we live in a cold world.
What? And it's every man for himself.
Every man for himself.
I think we're doing really good.
Yeah.
For the age that we're at and the stuff we've been through, I think we're doing great.
Yeah. I guess.
I think so.
Yeah. I feel like this, I don't know how we're going to like really like, because like, I don't know. We talk about kind of like how our friendship has been a lot.
Yeah.
But like, have we ever talked about it with other people?
No.
So to start, you guys, me and Kim, we met back in like probably 2009. We went to the same church. We started on the choir together. Well, we were new to the church. I think they were already going there
for a little bit
before us. Well, my grandparents used to go there and my oldest sister, but I had never been there. But I came to the church and I joined the choir. And me and her didn't get along at first. She used to be at our house every single weekend. Like, it became like this big friend group with our parents and the kids. And so we were together every single weekend. We used to fight, argue. Like,
you remember we used to fight in the daycare?
We used to fight. Like, I'm not talking. I think we used to like actually like fight. It wasn't argument. We used to argue. I think we used to fight.
Nah, it was fight.
Yeah, we used to fight a lot.
That was crazy.
But I don't know. Over the years, we grew a lot closer. And before anything went too terrible, I think we was best friends for like 13 years.
You like these numbers? I don't be. It was then
because I was 4 and we were 17.
Since then,
so that was like 13 years.
Yeah,
it was a very long friendship. Like it was long.
We've been through a lot, and we didn't used to like address stuff like how we do
didn't.
now.
Like if something was wrong, it was like I felt like I couldn't really
say anything
because I didn't want conflict. Like when you have a close friend, you want to try your best to like keep them. Like you don't want. I just don't want conflict between me and my friends. And back then, I didn't really have the voice, like, not mature enough, I guess you could say, to come to my friend and be like, oh, hey, I have a problem with this.
Yeah,
like, how do we fix it?
This is bothering me.
Yeah, especially when it's just like, if you feel like they're not going to listen.
Yeah.
So, basically, y'all.
Fast forward.
I don't know. Our friendship was always good. She was my closest friend. I started high school. She started high school without me. We were a year apart.
Which is, I feel like, what started for me. Like, I'm a funny person. Like, I don't know why I'm like this. But it's like, I got a different set of friends. Because it's usually, I'm used to hanging with y'all. Like, I didn't hang out with...
She got new friends.
Side eye for real.
Side eye. And she got a boyfriend.
Which already
I did not like that man. Oh, my gosh. I did not like him. Because I felt like she was in love with him. But I felt like... He did not want me around her. Like,
nah.
Maybe like I was a bad influence or something. I don't know how.
I don't either. I actually don't even remember. But it was like, don't go to her house.
But it was like literally on some like
controlling
basically like controlling. Like you can't be around her. And I didn't like that. And I didn't really know how to tell her that because females they be riding for their man.
Yes,
like,
and I don't know why it's like that. I don't know why it's like that because we are friends, so I should be able to.
And I was here first. That's what I felt like. I was here first.
We have a bond already.
Like you're choosing this him.
I don't understand why it's like that.
Yeah, and so I didn't really like that. And so, but time went on, and then I think like COVID happened. And I think when COVID happened, 2020
Just
was
going
just
dumb.
a lot.
Just going
2020
dumb.
was a lot. Like, we went out for COVID.
We stayed like for 2 weeks.
Yeah, she stayed at my
here.
house for like 2 weeks, y'all. So during this 2 weeks, because we're not going to skip, I don't know how much we're going to touch on, but she stayed with me for 2 weeks, you guys. And we had a good time. Like, we was doing our schoolwork, and like everything was just very chill.
Chilling, yeah, for real.
And we had both applied at Walmart at the same exact time. But she got the last position. When I called back, they told me that the last position was just filled, which was her. So I didn't get into Walmart. I think probably like
a minute.
Like, it was like a month after her. I started like May 1st was my actual first official day, and I think she started back in like April, March. Like, she started
I was in there in March.
She was in there like earlier than me, and I guess like I don't know, like
I met a nigga basically.
She met a man
and started acting different.
Yeah,
that's what it is.
That's what it is. Yeah, like she was
Literally.
like I would call her while she's at work, and she's talking to some man or some boy. This is a little boy we talking
man
about.
is crazy.
Yeah, man is crazy.
Let
She
me
was
not
talking to this
stop,
boy. She was talking to this boy, and I'm like, ooh, I'm like, you like him or something? Because she was not with the old one no more. And, you know, she's like, no, we're just friends. And I'm like, really? Like, okay. And I was hyping it. I was gassing it.
She was all for it.
Yes, because, of course, I want my friend to be happy. You know, you're out of a toxic relationship, and now you're going
back into a toxic.
Now she's going into another one. So it's like, oh, like, I'm happy for you. Like, da-da-da-da.
Maybe
and
you'll find
I don't
happiness.
know, like, what happened.
It's when they say don't be dick dizzy.
Yeah.
Digmatized. That was the first thing. Like, I shouldn't even been having sex. No cap. Then with the person that I chose, he had different intentions than I did, and I was very impressionable. But he didn't come
off that way.
No.
Like, even when I met him, it was giving genuine.
Nigga,
but then after a while, it was kind of like, I don't know.
It was not giving what it was supposed to give. It was giving, it's a facade.
Yeah, I started questioning it a little bit.
What are you doing? Then it's like, I was trying to change myself to be somebody that I thought that he would like more. Oh, we can do that whenever.
Okay, go ahead. You can keep going.
But I was trying to make myself somebody that I assumed that he would like more. Like, I'm trying to be like him. I'm doing these things. It's giving pick
that she ain't never did.
Yeah, like, and stuff that's not even.
I feel like people grow, so it's like
sensible.
I was never trying to judge her for it.
Yeah,
but it's like this is not her. And it just kept like after one thing, it was just like another.
Yes.
Like it even came to the point to where we don't really have friendship. Like we never really had issues within our friendship. But then it was like we started having issues.
Yeah,
and it was just so weird because I didn't know how to deal with it. From October, it was like literally the end of October, like right after my birthday thing,
to like November,
December. Me and Kim was not talking,
and we've never done that.
We've never
intentionally
if anything, like not talk. And we even like, you know, while working together, it was just so weird.
It was off.
And like I don't know, I wasn't even mad at her. I think I was more so hurt by like this situation.
Yeah, and then it was like, so my perspective, I'm doing all this sneaky shit. You're the only person who knows. So I'm thinking your mom asked and you said something, so I'm just shitting. But it's
and
like,
I was trying to tell her like that's not what happened.
Like I was so shitting about that, but I don't understand why I was wrapping that around
the friendship. Yeah, basically,
reality,
y'all, something happened. She kind of basically, y'all, she got caught up doing. Had no business doing.
He was driving my car. I was
driving
sneaking
a car,
to see him,
smoking. She was doing a lot. She was wilding, but me at the same time, you're young, so you're gonna do things. But it was like I knew about a lot of stuff, but I never said nothing to nobody. So yeah, basically our friendship from that point kind of just went downhill.
It was fucked.
And we stopped talking, and that to me, that had crushed me. I was like, oh my gosh, I was so sad.
But I didn't have a phone.
No, even like when she had the phone or when she was talking to me on Snapchat, she was so rude to me. Like she was so rude. Like she literally tried to make it seem like you made it seem like I ended your life.
From my point of view, I think I was like projecting.
I know.
Because like they just found out I'm pregnant. They wanted me. Well, like
I didn't even know you were pregnant.
Yeah,
nobody told me.
Well, I wasn't gonna say nothing,
but I wasn't supposed to know.
Like I found out, I think either it was November or October. I can't remember. It wasn't long after I was.
Because I think remember the day you got pregnant was after I did your hair.
Not us.
Because we had talked about that. Your conception date was the day.
The freaking middle part.
The middle part.
Yeah, I had a bust down.
She got pregnant off a bust down. Like that's crazy. That was your conception date. October.
I remember that.
13th maybe. I don't remember.
Days away from the damn, and I went to the
like
cookout
right before
too.
my birthday.
Yeah, But yeah, I just was like going through all of that, and then I was finding somebody to blame, but instead of taking accountability. So I was like, well, you're the one who showed them, you're the one talking to them, your mama knows, you're her daughter.
Yeah, and it's like, it literally wasn't, because I was, even when all this was going on, y'all, if she was coming at me like all crazy, it was like I was still trying to defend like everything that was going on. I was like, well, no, like maybe, and like everybody was like, no, 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 and I'm like, well, yes, 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 like I'm trying to defend it, but it was just like, even though like in the midst of that, like at the end of the day, this is still my best friend, so I'm supposed to stick beside her.
But it's like, you want what's best.
Yes, but it's like kind of watching somebody you love kind of like spiral.
Yes.
And not because of a child, but because of a man.
Before the child.
Yeah, this was like because of a man, like she's losing herself, and it's like I can't do nothing about that
because my mind was already set. Like I'm so stuck on this person. I'd never want to feel that again.
Yeah,
about
like
the wrong person.
it was no talking. It was no talking to her, and I knew
they were saying facts. Like when I left when I left him, I'm hearing how everything y'all was saying in the beginning. I was like.
But I was like, I can't keep trying to. She gonna have to see it for herself.
Yes, and I see that now.
Yeah. So then fast forward, we got back cool. Like literally, I think right before Thanksgiving, because I was going to Georgia and we had to bring Coco over. So I don't remember how that kind of came about and how we even got back speaking. I don't remember, but we had a conversation, and I guess we squashed it. But it was still, after that, I felt like I was still walking on eggshells around me. Like I felt like I couldn't say anything. Like I couldn't speak my mind. I felt I couldn't be a friend to her, because I feel like if I can't tell you about how I feel, and if we can't have a conversation, like it's like you can't be friends with somebody who you can't be real with. Yeah. And so that's how I felt, and it's like I really didn't know what to do, because it was like even after that she was still like going downhill.
I don't know. It was sounding a lot better than what the reality was.
She was basically just being fed like a different. Like a whole
narrative.
Yeah, a different narrative. And I could tell. And like I just felt like I was waking up as the months was going on. Like just kind of noticing like everything that everybody was saying. But I could not say nothing. Like I couldn't say nothing.
I was very impressionable. Which as much as I hate to admit it, like I always was like, I'm not naive. Like I know what I want. But I was very naive.
It was just like, it seemed like you were brainwashed.
But it's like I still made the decision. Like
yeah, but it's just like at the same time, it's like people make mistakes, and I think that just had to happen. Honestly, it had to happen exactly the way it did.
Yeah.
Like, no matter how we put it, I was preparing myself to like not be your friend, and I don't know if that sounds crazy or not, but it's like when something is coming to an end,
and it's like if you got like I wasn't trying to put the effort in to keep the friendship going or fix what we were going through, so it's like you don't have a choice but to focus on yourself.
I was literally like trying to prepare myself, and like. I don't know. I just remember like, I don't know. That's when me and Jada and Jaden became like really close. And they did carry me through all that, because it was like a lot of times where I'm just crying. And they like, I don't know. It was just a lot going on. And so, but it was like, I'm preparing. I'm like, I know like eventually like I'm gonna have to let her go, because it felt like it was basically like I'm watching you die. And it's like, I feel like I'm gonna have to die with you. It's like, I just felt like,
a part of you is a chapter was closing. Like that's and that's like a part of your life.
Yeah, like we best friends for like 13 years.
Our lives.
Yes,
that's crazy.
And it's like I'm gonna have to let this person go. It was like I was fighting it. I'm like no. And then like the months just came around. August. I know I told you happy birthday, but did you even do anything for your birthday?
I don't think so.
Because I never even saw Jalen. I think
I went out to
one
eat
time
in the freaking parking lot,
and it was in a parking lot when she had. I think this is what I was really upset. I don't think I ever said this. So she had Jalen, right? And I know it was COVID and stuff happening, so it couldn't be that many people in the hospital.
Oh, coming to the hospital.
But it was like, I wanted to come see Jalen. Yeah. And it was like, this too. Like, you called me. I'm thinking you calling me to show me Jalen when you was in the hospital. This bitch called me. So, you know how I used to do the Cash App, Apple Pay?
Can you cash out me $5
so I can Apple Pay him? Like,
oh my
what?
Gosh.
So she called me with that, and I was like, I'm going to see him. Like, I'm so excited. Or she about to tell me to come by, and then she called me to ask me for a favor.
Did I even have him though?
You had him, yeah.
That's fucked up.
And I was like, oh my gosh. And I'm like, okay. And it was just like the only time we were talking was for that.
Yeah.
And I think that's what I was like, I don't think I could tell. I'm just like, I don't think she wants me to be in her life anymore.
But I wasn't even like socially self-aware, like,
yeah,
period.
I know.
It's given like I was in my own head. I'm thinking about myself.
Yeah, like, she was extremely disconnected from like the entire world,
literally.
And so, and then September,
I've been doing.
Yeah, it was a lot. And are we telling
moral
this?
of the story? let's tell I don't know if I want to tell all the details because it's given like I was once again trying to prove myself to somebody who did not even hold weight in my life, shouldn't have held weight. And he was like, I bet you won't take the car number. And me being, I don't even understand. There's no justifying this shit at all.
This happened when we were on
At
break.
work.
Yeah,
I was
in my
on break.
car.
You were
and I was inside.
Clocked in.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, I bet you I will. Da da da. Like, that's
and
so
I knew
dingy
something
to
was
even,
going on.
What did you feel?
I just felt something.
Off.
And then you left and you didn't come back to work.
I didn't?
Remember, you called me and was like, tell Kelly I'm not coming back. And I was like, okay. But it was like something just felt off. But it's like I did not know. I did not know what it was.
Because why would you expect that if that's your friend?
Yeah, and basically, y'all, I don't know, about around September time, and I'm notorious for losing my cards. I always used to lose my credit card.
And you do that now. Like, people will call you about shit.
Yeah. But my dad called me when I was at Walmart one night. He was like, Lexi, where's your card? Where's your card? I'm like, what you mean? What you mean? It's like, this card got charges on it and it's getting flagged and American Express is calling me. And I'm like, what are you talking about? I go in my car, y'all, and the card was in my wallet.
So it's like, how?
I'm like, what do you mean? Like, I got the card right here, but then I know I went to Krispy Kreme a couple days before.
You're not finna
So I'm like,
take your
maybe
shit.
like the cashier, but then that day when I went, the cashier was somebody I went to middle school with. So I'm like, no, he wouldn't do that. We was cool in middle school.
Yeah.
And I was like, bro, like, what is going on? And then I don't know why. In the back of my head, I was like, Kim. But I didn't say that.
But what?
But I'm like, I was counting the people who was in my car. And
What else?
Jada and Jaden was with me a couple of days prior to that. But that was it. Nobody else was in my car. But I'm like, but she wouldn't do that.
And you don't have no beef or problems with
Yeah, I'm
nobody
like,
else?
she wouldn't do that because that's my best friend and we're cool.
It's
And
fucking dingy.
I'm like, she would never. But then I started thinking about it, and I'm like, I don't know. The next day after I found out, I went back up to our Walmart. And because I worked at customer service, I kind of figured out ways to like kind of get around it. I don't know how I got it, but I put my card in and it showed up anything like purchase. That's I don't remember exactly how it went. But oh yeah, it just pulled up recent transactions with that card. And because I never used it anywhere, it pulled up exactly, and it had like I could start a return. And it was like, showing me the items or whatever. And I was like, what the world? I'm like, this is crazy. Like, I don't know what's going on. So then I left there and we went to the big Walmart because now I have the exact location from where it was, or whatever. And they wouldn't tell me anything. But then we went back again, I think, the next day. And then there was this lady who was there. And my mom came and she was like, we talked to somebody. At first I went with my dad. But then my mom came the second day. And basically she was like, basically saying she can't tell us nothing. But she said she's going to. Basically, we had to give a description of who we thought it was. So my mom described Kim. I described her boyfriend or whatever. And when the lady walked back, she had two papers in her hand.
Them fucking...
The print, yeah. She walked back and she gave us this look of like, I'm so sorry. Like, she looked at us like, you know how like when the doctors in the movies, they come out.
You described
the
it to
died?
a T.
Yeah,
and
like
that's the people on the camera. That's
yeah. She walked out and she just had like this distraught look. And I was like, and then my mama, like, my mom started crying.
Really?
Yes.
You're fucking lying.
And I was like, I'm not about to cry. I'm not about to cry about this right now. Like, I just want to be by myself. I went into the car, y'all, and I just started crying. I started crying because I'm like, there's no way. I'm like, it's no way that I was giving her the benefit of doubt. Like, it was just crazy. I don't know. And from that point on, it was just like, I texted her like when I was on my way home, and I was just going off.
You didn't call me? You did text.
I texted.
My mama called.
Yeah, and then your mom called me. Your mom called me and she was crying. I didn't know what to do. Like I didn't know what to do. It was just a lot. Like that was a lot. And then I was still in school and stuff. And we were only on break because we had COVID cases. But I was still in school. So it was like
and working.
Yes, and it was like it was too much. I was like, I literally can't do this. I'm just like I can't even describe what it felt like. It was just like I felt like our whole friendship was a lie.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't even know who this girl is no more. Like she don't care about me. Like it was just a lot going through my head. Like I don't know. And I was like, a part of me was like, oh my gosh, like I just want to beat this up. Like I wanted to beat her up so bad. Oh my gosh. Even though like I'm upset, like I felt bad. And I tried to tell her, like the last thing I said to her was basically like, this nigga don't love you.
Go home.
Yeah, I said, go home, Kim. And I was like, cause he very well could have loved her, but not to the capacity that she needed. Like he didn't love her.
He did not love me, child. There's not even no excuse in it.
Well, sometimes people can love you, but they don't love you, enough. Like
I guess
what you deserve. They can't give you that kind of love, but somebody can love you. And so I'm like, maybe it's one of them situations. And basically, I just told him. Well, I didn't know he was texting, but I just told him.
Because after the first one you text me, I don't think I responded because I was at work.
Yeah, but I was just like, he don't love you or your son. Like, I was just kind of going, and I just told her, I was like, I don't care about how this makes you feel. Like, I was kind of going, and I was so upset. And then that's when he started talking. I think he called me a couple days later. He called me and was like, he called me, and I think he hung up. Then he texted me, and he was just going off. I think he might have called me and he was just like, don't let me find out you got my name in your mouth, because I wasn't saying anything on social media, but because I think he kept posting, like, just saying slick stuff on his Snapchat. So my two friends said something on theirs, and I guess he saw it.
See, and the whole time I didn't know he was doing that.
Yeah.
All I saw was the other people doing it.
He was talking on Snapchat. So when he was talking, that's when my two friends said something. He was like, and don't let me find out my friends, like, he was kind of low-key threatening me, like, don't let me find out my friends, like, your friends got my name in their mouth, or it's gonna be a problem, or like, he was low-key threatening me. So at that point, I'm like, you know what, you keep running your mouth. I was gonna keep it cute, and I wasn't gonna say nothing, but I surely did. I had literally printed out every last text message between me and him and me and you after everything happened. And did I ever tell you that we went to the police station? Yeah, we went to the police station, and I don't know whatever happened with it. I have a feeling though that there's no, I don't know why I keep thinking this, that somebody called back and they probably stopped, because there's no way that it just went away like that. Like, never heard nothing back after we pressed the charges. But when I walked in that police station, y'all, I was so sad. I was crying because I did not want to do that. But I was just like, I can't stand no nigga.
Well, I can definitely tell you what happened to it, just not on camera.
Really? So
what I think could have happened, I'm just not going to say it on camera. Are you going to cut it out?
Yeah, I'll cut it out.
I'm for real.
Yes. Wow. So back to our conversation. So basically that happened, and me and Kim, we hadn't spoken. That was September. I hadn't talked to Kim again till this year right here. Wait, what? It was that long? But I knew as long as he was in your life, we would never speak again.
And he was not us being friends. He was not us being around each other, none of the above. So it's like I'm hearing that constantly, and then I'm already feeling some type of way because I get in trouble and I'm blaming you. So it's like giving an easier person to put in the blame other than myself, which is so backwards ass.
Talk after all that happened. I never blocked you. That was one thing I didn't do. I blocked you. You had me blocked?
Yeah, because I'm thinking,
I'm trying to talk to you anyways.
Don't do that shit. Because I'm like, I don't want to see this. I don't want to see this. I don't want to do nothing. Like, I'm just like, well, I didn't.
Because, you know, it literally felt like you fell off the face of the earth. Like, I didn't see you.
I did.
I didn't hear from, like, it was
nobody
nothing.
did.
But she was never blocked. So I'm like, if it comes to a situation where she's going to actually need me, like, because am I
going to reach out?
Yes, like, every time, like, I don't know, throughout the months, I was so worried about her. I was like, either she's going to kill him or he's going to kill her. Like, that's kind of what I was feeling in my head. Like, I just didn't see it ending well at all. Like, I just always worried about her. Like, even though I was so mad and I was so angry about it for so long, I was so worried about her. So it was like, I need it to be to where if she needs to call me, she can definitely reach me. But I had her on no social media, but the number was always, the number was never blocked.
Been the same.
Yeah. I never blocked the number because I was like, she's going to need me. But it was that. Like she didn't, of course, reach out until she came home. But it was like,
but I appreciate that though, because you left your door open for, like, I would not do that.
Yeah, I don't know.
I was not doing that.
I don't know. I'm just like that. But I don't know. It was a long, like, that whole year, it was very long. Like, I was literally angry from the time that happened to, like, right before you came home.
And it's affecting everything, because you were saying you were going through stuff separately.
Yeah, like, it's just, I don't know. It was just a lot. Like, it was a lot. Like, I didn't really, I don't know. I feel like I was present 2021. I feel like I was present, but it was just, like, from 2020 to, like, last year, low-key, I remember everything that happens, but it feels like it was just, like, a blur.
Like you're just going through the motions.
Yeah, like, I felt like it was just, I don't want to say, like, I was just surviving, because that's very dramatic to say.
But were you checked out mentally or emotionally?
Yeah, last year I was. I went on leave from work. Like, I couldn't, it was too much. Being in school, being at work, worrying about this, worrying about that. Like, it was a lot. Like, it was a lot, and I could not do it. So I'm just like, I don't know. And I was just still so angry. It's like when you're angry about something, that holds a weight on you. Like
more than letting it go.
And it was like I couldn't let it go. And I was angry, but like I was just still so very hurt. Because it was like affecting like a lot of stuff. Like friendships, like I got into it one time with my close friend Frida from school. And she did something.
I met Frida.
You met Frida, yeah. she did something so small that shouldn't have even went to nothing big, but because it was like I literally felt, I guess you could say traumatized. I felt traumatized. So it was like when it did happen, it was like I didn't want to hear nothing she had to say. Like I don't want to talk about. Like I was ready to cut her cold turkey, and she's a good person, but it was just like I was like I can't do this. Like I don't want to deal with it, and blah blah blah. Like I don't, because it was just like I just felt like I don't know. I have to choose me, which and it's like I feel like everybody was out to get me, and that's kind of hard to just feel like everybody's out to get you. Like that's not a healthy thing to think at all.
Feeling very vulnerable.
Yeah. So when she came home, by the time you came home, by about September of last year, everything, I graduated school, so everything for me was going a lot better. I was in the new friend group and stuff, so it was like distractions was on point, like everything was good. But then when I found out she came home,
who told you?
I feel like there was conversation about you wanting to come home. I heard about that
because Halloween. November 2022 is when I was like, yeah, no.
Yeah, see, I don't...
And I started texting my mom.
I think, who told me you...
Nah, Halloween. Halloween, I came and I was like, I don't want to go home. Like, I don't feel comfortable going back home. I just don't want to go back there. And my mom was like, I could tell. I just didn't want to ask, really, because I was like...
But the crazy part is that since the day you left, she was waiting on you to come back home.
And that's what she said.
Everybody was waiting. It was like, no matter what happened, everybody was literally, like, waiting for you to come home.
Which sounds so weird, come home. I just felt like I couldn't...
It literally felt like
so
we
much
was in
stuff.
a movie. Like, this is
like
happens in movies.
Literally.
Yeah, everybody was literally, like... waiting for you to come home.
It just felt like I did too much stuff. It's like I'm not coming.
I could see how you would feel like that. It was too much to come back from. And I low-key was thinking that too. Like I was like, there's no way, like, because it was just like,
how are we going to?
How do you recover from something like that?
What do you do?
Yeah, what do you do? And so it was just like, but when I found out you came home, you texted me off Morgan's phone.
Because mama was like, I didn't have no phone now. And that's why I've been off the face of the earth. Because my phone's getting sold. We're selling phones for gas. Like, it's the truth. We're going to see the truth out here because I got money now. But I was doing a lot of the people and just selling stuff and had no phone. So I get back. Mama told us, you going to text Lexi? Text Lexi. I'm like, she don't want to hear from me, bro. Like,
but I was waiting.
She don't want to hear from me, bro.
A part of me, I didn't want to hear from you, but I was waiting for you to text me.
Really? I was.
But when you texted me, I cried. Oh my gosh, like I don't even remember what I was feeling, but it was just like I was like, for one, I'm like, she's alive, so like okay, yeah. But it was just like I don't know.
So many shoulda, coulda, wouldas.
So much could have just happened, like,
and so much did happen that didn't even need to occur. But it's like, thank God for my life, for real.
Yeah, like she's alive. So it was like I was happy she was home, but at the same time it was like I felt like all the emotions low-key came back in that one very moment.
Cause it's like cause
I was like, it will never be the same. And
so much emotions, cause it's like, which one do I act off of?
I was like, do I be mad? Am I sad? What am I? And then when I walked through the door, y'all, and I saw her, I was like, oh my gosh.
Well, I bust her card. She said, I already did enough of that.
Yeah, I was like, I already did. I tried to be how hard body is. But inside of my head, like, I'm screaming for help. Because I was just like, but it was like, in that moment, it was like, she needed me more than I needed her.
What?
And it was like, I could see that. So it was really no room for my emotions. It was like, I don't know. I gave her a hug. And I was just like, and we talked and we catched up. And it was so crazy because
it felt regular.
It just felt like it was like, we were in our time was just paused.
It was very weird. It was so all weird. Of us like,
and then my sister came, and then it was just like, it literally felt like no time had passed, and that scared me. That scared me.
Cause then it's like, cause I understand. I don't understand, but I feel like I could like infer what you're thinking. Like, are we supposed to?
Like, what are we supposed to do? Like, I just
rebuild our friendship. Like, it's like she didn't give me so many options to step away,
and it was like. And it's like you're not supposed to ever go back to somebody who hurts you. Like, you're not supposed to do that. So it was like, I don't know. But it was just like,
am I being dumb? Like, do I?
But then I think after I prayed about it, from what I remember, I think I did. I can't really quite remember. But at the same time, I was angry at God too. So at the same time, like, anybody getting through to me, like, I'm gonna make a decision about myself. I don't have time.
Straight on the dome.
Yeah. And so we're kind of getting right up in there. We're not even really. I feel like we talking, but we still in the background. Like, what the world? But. Like, we got like 5 more bullet points.
For real.
But yes, that's like our background. Like she came home, and then like ever since then, it's just been like a work in progress. But it's such a different dynamic now. Like
we're
not
both
the same.
communicating.
It's not the same.
I think we've grown. Like I think
it just feels like an adult friendship.
Yeah, like it's a very different.
It's different. I don't want to say it's weird, but it's a lot different from what our friendship was accustomed to before.
Yes.
Like it's very much so like we talk like, and it's like when we talk, we don't talk about like anything dumb. Like we're talking about money, and we're talking about growth, and we're talking about God, and we're talking about like all these different things that wasn't really, not saying it wasn't a conversation before, but
it wasn't.
But it's different.
It's very more. It has more depth.
Like we talk on a very deep spectrum.
Yes, you can tell we all understand what we're saying, because like we grew up in the church, so yeah, thank God. But really, it's like I'm praying, I'm listening to God, I'm trying to get closer to Him and rebuild our friendship. So I feel like it's different.
Yeah,
the whole
it's
entire
way
aspect.
different. I don't know. It's like the reality of it. Like I don't know. It's different. And a lot of people was like, when I was telling people like, oh yeah, like Kim's home, da da da, and it was like I low key felt like everybody's not gonna understand why you do things the way you do. And so I got a couple times, do you know what she did? And you're gonna be her friend again? And I'm like, don't you think I know what she did?
Yeah.
Like she did it to me. Like I'm completely aware. But at the end of the day, people make mistakes. And it's just like the same way that we can go back to these niggas who do us dirty and who cheat and lie and do all these other stuff, but you can't forgive a friend for one simple mistake. But at the same time, it's like you expect more from somebody who's like your best friend, because that's family. But at the same time,
why do we do that though?
But as females, that's how that goes.
That's so
I'm
weird.
gonna expect more from you, but if that nigga he could do so much.
Literally, and why? No,
I'ma still forgive him. Like I forgave.
Why? That is not okay. Because they are very much grown and capable of making the right decision.
And it was like, you know how many people I've done forgiven in my life, and people who I've kept around and who's done me, I mean, on different spectrums, but way worse. And it's like, if I can work through that, then I could try to find a place. I knew at the end of the day, in order for me to fully move on from it, I had to forgive her. And sometimes you don't have to forgive people for them, but something you gotta forgive people for yourself
and your mental, because that shit takes a toll on you. Yeah,
and when forgiving somebody else, you gotta forgive yourself as well.
Platonic
for
or
allowing things to happen. That's I did feel like a little guilt. Like, dang, like I don't know how I let this, and, of course, like those kind of feelings that you get, but it was like I had to learn to forgive myself too for everything that's ever happened. Like I gotta forgive myself for beating myself up over it. So
very much, because it was not even your fault.
Yeah, I
Bitch,
know.
You was put in a hard place, because I don't even understand why I did that.
People being seasonal, like.
Well, I can say for a fact that person was seasonal for me.
Yeah, he was.
Like they taught me a lot.
Yeah,
I don't regret anything that I did, because it taught me how to carry myself and what to do, what not to do, how to rely on God. Like I don't regret any of it.
But like that's what I was saying.
Not proud
I feel like
of
that was
it.
very necessary. Yeah, you don't gotta be proud of it, but that had to happen.
Yeah,
it had to
be where I am today.
And a lot of things in life are seasonal. People, things, places,
jobs.
Everything is seasonal. Some people are meant to be there a lifetime, where others are only meant to be there for that one season. And once that season is up, a lot of times there won't be peace between you two.
Which it could be. It's a potential. It's a potential to have some peace, at least with yourself, because you have to realize every season's also not for you to benefit from.
We talked about that.
Yeah,
we talked about that.
Because you could be in somebody's life to teach them or show them something different.
I was literally just thinking that we had that conversation of like, so, sometimes we're sent to like be somebody's like, okay, how do I explain it? So you're in a relationship with somebody, and things are going wrong, and like you're trying to, like, you're showing them love, like you're helping this person learn about love, but they can leave you and go love somebody else in the same way that you were trying to show them, because that's just, I don't know.
That's how life works. Yeah. At this point, everybody's
we were talking about that.
I just had to realize also everybody wasn't raised like us. Like we
raised off of like love,
and just a financially stable home, or maybe not even financially stable, but a solid foundation of family. Like both of our families take family real serious. God damn.
Oh no! If I would did it a little cuter. I hope this is good. And I'm not promoting underage drinking, nor am I promoting anything like that. But this is apple cider vinegar in a barefoot bottle. And
we not driving.
Yeah. So, yes, I do. And we were talking about that because, I don't know, it came to, ooh, this is so cute. Let me take a picture. The fuzziness goes away. But we were talking about how, like, I think this was a couple of weeks ago. We were saying how, like, how I don't know. I was telling her about me. We were talking about something because let me tell y'all. Since we became back friends, she's been so supportive of me, so supportive of me in my like up and downs. I can't tell you how many times I call her and I was like,
come to the shop, please.
I'm like, I need you like right now. Like the first time I think was I was doing my hair. I was feeling very impulsive and I was like having a mental breakdown. So I cut all my braids out my head. And I was like, I'm gonna dye my hair. Like, fuck it, I'm gonna dye my hair. And I never want to put no bleach in my hair. I don't want to bleach it.
You stay saying
but it was like I felt so like. I was like, I need to do something. Like, I can't do it.
I understand.
And unless I cut all my hair off, even though it was already short, I just cut my hair. So, like, I can't cut my hair. No. So, I'm like, I have to, like, bleach my hair. And I called her. I was like, girl, I need you. And she came, and we were talking, and, you know, all that. That was the first time. And the second time was just crazy. Like, we probably not going to touch on that today. Right. But then I called her the second time. I didn't even call her. I texted her. And I was like, I just said, girl, I need you. That's all I said. I was like, I need you.
Well, she be scaring me, like.
And then she came, and it was just like, yeah.
I just came out of that situation with such a like better mindset. Like I asked God to just show me so much, and my mind was just so open to receiving His message. Like I can tell, or I can say He's definitely got a hold over my life. So it's like I genuinely, because before I feel like when we were friends, honestly, like I knew we're friends, but it's like I didn't care about people's feelings or like know how
you
to.
Didn't?
No,
I didn't.
I didn't care. Like, I just didn't have a care. I'm thinking, like, this is my movie. I'm the star. Like, this is... I don't know what's wrong. I just thought that. But now it's like I genuinely care about your mental health. Like, that shit is serious.
And then remember the day, y'all, she made me cry one day. Do you remember the day where, y'all, I was going through it. And she texted me, like, out of the blue, like, one morning. And I had just got out the car and going into work. And I was bawling my eyes out the whole way to work. I was crying from the time I woke up till I literally got to my job, and I only stopped because I was at work, and I was like, I gotta put myself together.
You gotta stop.
But like I'm sitting there, like I'm trying to hold it together so bad. Like I'm sitting there trying to distract myself, trying to work. She texted me and she was like, "What'd you say?" You was like, "Are you okay?" Or she was like, "Alexis, are you okay? Like what's wrong? Like what's going on?"
I had a dream,
and I was like, I literally was like, when she sent that text, I literally like tears came in my eyes, and I had to just like stop, because I was like, how did she know? Like how did she know? I was like, I didn't know what to do. I was like, no, I'm not okay. Like I'm like, but I can't talk about it right now.
Yeah,
like
I'm about to clock in, so you just gonna have to wait till I get
I'm
off.
gonna have to talk about it later because I'm gonna cry about it. But it was like she knew. Like
I had a dream the night before, which they say you're not supposed to tell people when you have dreams about them, especially like when they die. I told you this already.
Yeah, I'm kind of. It's just coming back to my memory.
We know what not to do. But I had to say something because it bothered my soul. Like, I could not sleep that night. I woke up at like 5-something, 3-something, and I'm just like, bro, what's going on? I said a prayer before I could even go to sleep.
Hours,
yeah. I was like, I don't know what's going on, but I'm going to have to pray for her safety, pray that any evil plans are going to fumble and foil because, baby, what's going on? I don't like that dream. What does that mean?
Yeah, she texted me, and I just didn't know, like, I was like, what in the world? But, like, I was so, because I just needed somebody to talk to, and I'm so glad, like, she's like, I don't know, she noticed. Like, I don't know. It was just like, I don't know.
Did I take that posting on social media serious? Like Kennedy, how you told me she was posting crazy. Like, I don't think. I guess the mental health.
I posted anything, did I? I don't think I
don't know. Certain stuff you get to posting weird vibes. Like it's.
Oh, I do.
Yeah. Then when I slide up, like I'm gonna say something. I'm not the type of person where I see something weird and I'm just gonna skip past it. Like no.
Oops.
I slid up and said something. Cause just I guess going through a little bit of postpartum, like I got a real grasp on like mental health, and I don't ever want nobody to experience that shit alone. Like you, regardless of how fresh our new relationship is, we should still be able to talk about it. I don't want you to like. Yeah. I went through that, just battling stuff alone. I don't want nobody to go through that. Yeah. So I gotta make sure. Be on my Zoom. I be on it.
Yeah, she definitely is. I just didn't know what to say, but it was just like, and then the second time I called, she came right away too. And she was like, what's wrong? 'Cause I didn't tell her what was going on.
'Cause you be like, Kim.
I was just like, Kim, I need you.
What?
And I didn't tell her what the I think I told her, like,
you didn't.
Something. I didn't say anything.
Not the last time.
Yeah, she just literally she just pulled up on me.
Not the last time.
And then when I seen her, it was just like, ugh. I don't know. 'Cause it was weird because I knew it was like, because me and her had a conversation the same night, the first time, and I told her, I said, you know, in order for me to be able to let this go, like, this person's gonna have to hurt me. I was like, I'm gonna have to pray. I was like, I'm gonna have to pray and ask God, like, not ask God to remove somebody who's not meant for me. I was like, I'm gonna have to be like very specific on what it is that I need. Like, I need. And then it was just like, when I said the prayer and I asked God not to just remove them, but to show me something so that I could not deny it.
Yes.
Like, I can't, it's right in front of me. And so when that happened, I was just like, man. And it was just like, I feel like when God goes to like deliver you from something, you can't go back.
No.
So now it's just like, no, I can't.
I am new and improved and delivered.
Yes. And it was just so crazy. And when I told her that, and it was like, that was nothing but God.
Nothing. And it's
because that got exactly what I asked for. Even though I didn't want that, that's not what I wanted.
Which I knew you, in the back of your head you did, because you wouldn't have prayed it. You just wanted to. I
think in the moment, I just wanted like a sense of peace. Like, you know, them nights where you just crying, you asking God just stop your mind. Because you just, and it was just like, I don't know. I felt like that's what I needed to do. And so I did that and I got what I wanted. But it's like, now I have to accept it for what it is.
And live with it.
And live with my decision.
Live in your truth.
Yeah, and live with, you know, all that. Which is hard.
It is.
It's hard.
Hard as shit.
It's hard. It's so hard. Like, I didn't mean that.
Yes, we did.
That's not what I want. I was just talking out the ass.
Okay, I didn't say do that.
I didn't say like, I just said show me a little something. You showed too much. Like,
nah, you were specific. That's why you be careful praying.
You gotta ask people God. Out your life. You gotta be when you ask God something, you gotta be like, make sure you know what you're talking about for real.
Be ready for that.
Be ready. You gotta be ready for whatever it is He throws your way. Cause He gonna throw some. He gonna throw some. And you really gotta be able to, you gotta be willing to accept things for what it is, and just, I don't know, that's what I'm trying to learn, to just like let it go. But everything is so much, it's like so much easier said than done, just to let something go, especially when you have a big heart. It's like
you gotta cut that shit out.
I know.
It's okay to have a big heart, but also like put yourself first, period.
But it's still harder. Because for me, in my head, I'm going to always make sure everybody's good before me. Like, I'm not going to, 9 times out of 10, which I feel like that's what's gotten me to where I am now. Because I don't never care about me. Like, it's like, oh, like, are you good? Like, da-da-da-da. Like, what about you? What about you? But, like, I don't know. It's caught up to me for sure. Like, I can't do that. I can't be there for everybody else and I can't expect me out of other people.
No, my mama has told me that so much. Because that's my problem since moving back. Like, I'm taking this journey on being more soft and godly, an image of God, and people are just so disrespectful and have no regard for human life. And I guess that's karma for me, because I was like that at one point. But it's like, you really can't expect yourself from them.
Yeah, and I think that's what my problem is.
That's so sad, though, because why everybody can't be nice?
Yeah, like, it's like, I don't know. I feel like when you have a good heart, this world is just going to be that much harder for you.
And they're going to try to eat you up.
Yes, it's so hard, because people always just, you're so sensitive. I'm not sensitive, but it's just like,
I'm emotionally intelligent.
Yes, and I have a heart, and I'm very real. And so, and I'm not scared to tell nobody that, oh, like, that hurt my feelings.
Yes, because we
like,
can talk
that
about
hurt
it.
Me. Yeah.
Talk about how you can fix yourself.
Yeah, like, that hurt me. I didn't like when you did this, and I didn't like when you did that. But when I tell you I don't like that you did something, and you do that shit again, then all right. So now you're being disrespectful.
You don't even care for real.
Yeah, you don't care.
Let's talk about it, because what be wrong?
Yeah, like, what's wrong with them boys?
They sassy.
Like, what?
Thinking they run shit. Maybe I'm the prize.
I am the prize. Like, what you mean? Yeah, my next one.
You gotta have goals, aspirations, and already accomplishing some of them goals.
And I don't want to say like I need you to be perfect, but I've had enough. Like, I
need a God-fearing man.
Yes, I need, like, if you're not here with good intention, then please just don't look my way. Like, I can't take no more.
Like, just say you wanna.
If you just wanna then just tell me, because I might just wanna too. But if you see me and you trying to see what's up. Like,
just say that.
But say, if that's what you're trying to do, like, just let me know. But don't be on trying to play it like, yeah, you want me, and then the whole time that's not what it is. Because that's just disrespect, and it's a waste of time. Like, you're literally, if you can do that,
you made a decision for me.
Yeah, and you're a waste of time and space in this earth.
Period.
Like, on the whole planet.
For
like,
real. What's wrong with you?
I feel like we're literally like in a time, like, we're too grown for that. We're too grown to not be able to tell people what it is off rip. Like,
communicate. And we really, like, do they not see us as equal or something?
Yeah.
A lot of people probably would, do the little do with you if you just ask. No, don't ask, because then they gonna just start asking and shit.
But some females would.
Yeah, for real. If you're upfront, like, hey,
Now, like, maybe, like, on the second or third date, like, yeah.
You got to be nice and got some money and just want to build a relationship with God for me.
Yeah, you got to, I don't know. My
He not
standards are
leading you,
definitely going to be up there for sure.
are up there.
They are up there.
Mine are.
I just
be entertaining. I'd be bored.
Yeah, but I think everything, I don't know.
Oh,
it's a lot, but I don't regret anything. I don't regret anything I've done or anybody I've talked to, because my love, I don't know, I feel like sometimes, like, yeah, whatever happened, but, and I gave love to somebody who probably didn't deserve it, but he probably needed that love.
He probably did.
He probably needed it, and I'm glad that I was able to show him that even if he can't give it back to me and it's going to go to somebody else.
Or maybe your purpose was to show them that he has value, because a lot of people don't know their value.
Yeah, because like we were saying, a lot of people weren't raised as we were. Like me, like my granny was very loving. Yeah, we're girls, and my granny was so loving. Like I get my love from my granny. My mom, she's loving too, but my granny, Barbara, she was so loving, and so it's like I know what love is. I watched my parents be in love, and I watched how they treat each other. I watched how my granny was nurturing. Yeah, and I'm nurturing too. Like I'm just like that. My mom, like we're all nurturing people, and I watched how my family, how we love each other in the interaction. So it's like when I come across somebody who, and it's like I know what love is, and so. And a lot of times I do know I try to change people.
Yes, because it's like you're so broken. I just want to love you and put you together.
Fix you. Like
I know stuff I can help you.
Like I have the tools, and I feel like God has equipped me to be able to help people. Yes. And I just feel like I always want to heal people, and I know I can't do that.
That's not our job.
It's not my job to heal somebody.
That is God.
But I really just want to heal some people, because sometimes all people need to know is that they're loved, and it's so much more to life than just all the other stuff.
Like,
but it's like when you put love in the middle of something, when you put God in the middle of something, like, do you know what you're gonna get out of that? And it's just like I try to fix people. I realize now that it's not my place to love somebody who does not want to be accepted, like who doesn't want to accept my love, or however that goes.
Or
I can't reciprocate it. Yeah, I can't do that, because you know how like that can tear you down, trying to love somebody and not get that in return, like that. That itself, like, will literally just make you not want to just, I don't know.
And I feel like
I feel like this is like a little.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah. Yeah.
I'm feeling like.
Should have been open.
I'm about to say, like, why I feel like I'm sweating. Like, yeah, wine is good. Like I would drink wine over liquor now. Like, I can't do liquor.
Liquor
I can't
just
do
make
liquor
my
no
stomach
more.
turn. I don't like that. It's giving poison.
Ever since I got back from Carousel, it's just like I want to throw up every time.
I'm good. I ain't gonna lie to you. That is so cute. Look at you being a content creator.
But y'all, I don't know. Life is just so okay. So since we're just sitting here, let's just kind of go off of what the fuck we put on the board. How have you been?
I have been great.
Now that we got to the basics.
I quit my job. I have another one lined up, though. I start on Wednesday. Like, we're not having a job out here.
I'm going to say, don't quit and not have a job lined up. That's crazy.
Like, when I moved back, this is the job I had. So, I've been with there for about...
Oh, so you got the job when you moved back, though?
I got this job, yeah.
Okay.
In December.
Okay.
Like, I was not wasting no time.
Mm-hmm. But say she came back and it's like, oh, yeah, she's at a job next week. I'm like, what?
Fuck that. It's not because I didn't want to work. But anyways...
Okay.
But yeah, I started a new job. I feel like I'm just growing into a better person. I love the person I am. I'm comfortable. I would have never wore this.
She would have never worn it.
Like,
never.
I'm just so comfortable with myself. And I have a baby and he loves me. So yeah, I'm happy.
He's bad.
He's hilarious.
He's so bad.
He's so hilarious.
When he nigga was chewing on wood chips. Like, what are you doing? Like, please.
When he starts talking, we're gonna be.
But done. He says he talks to me. But
what does he say?
He doesn't say. He don't say like, real words. But he says stuff in like conjunction to what's going on. Mm-hmm. But I can't make it out. But he's definitely talking.
Yeah, he'll look at you like, bitch, you don't see what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, like he talks to me and I just be like, oh shoot, Jalen.
Yes,
like,
I love him. He was saying oh shit the other day.
See, I'm gonna be the mom, be like, say that again. Hold on, say it again. What you say?
Like why are we the new parents?
Okay, this generation is literally. We about to be the new presidents, the new mayors, and the senators. Like, this is gonna be bad.
Do I need to run?
I'm about to say, I think I need to go to Canada.
Sorry, Kanye. No, for real. But yeah, how are you? Because I know you're thriving. You're looking good. Skin is glowing.
How am I?
What's the big change? What's the big change? Don't drop that cup.
This morning, I woke up in tears.
What the fuck?
I woke up crying.
It's that wine. What the hell happened?
This morning?
Yes. Because you didn't say.
Huh? I didn't tell you when I mentioned it. No, I woke up, well.
If you want to. Yeah, go ahead. Might as well.
Mm-hmm. Regardless of what's, like, I don't want to see that.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to see you interacting with no, it's not me. Like,
so it's given, are you ready to be around him?
I'm not.
Which is good.
It's good, but it's not.
Yeah.
It's not. So it was just like, I was just so upset. And I was just thinking about it, and I woke up this morning, and it was just like, you know, when your mind just gets to just thinking reason.
And you're still on your journey. This is fresh.
It's fresh. So that's, but I knew I wasn't ready, but I was just trying to, you know.
It's good to see, though, because at least you know that, and you're not just out here willy-nilly. Not. Yeah, no.
Well,
it's given. You might need to take a little bit of time away from him.
And so I literally felt like this morning, like, not only from him, but like, I want to get away.
From what?
Like, want to
get away from what? Be specific.
I want to get away, and I want to be by myself.
Where? Are you talking about like
Bitch, I want to be alive. Like, let me just start my face. Like, I want to be alive.
I just want to be by myself.
But I want to get away, and I want to be alone. And I just feel like I want to go away till I have it figured out. Like, I want to.
From your friendship or from the
everything.
person?
Like, I want to get away from everything.
And do what? Focus on yourself and just.
But that's the crazy part. I can't get away because I have too much obligation.
Yeah, that's what I was like. What are you gonna do?
But I'm feeling like I just want to like
out of town.
Are
we talking about permanently? What's the time frame?
I don't know. I just want to go, and I just like I don't know where I want to go, but I want to be alone. Like in reality, like I want to like just get away and come back when I have it all figured out and when I'm healed, because I feel like being around people and just watching certain things, like even if it's not directly about me, it's triggering.
So is this God putting you in your isolation period?
I think so.
Because you know when that happens, that's when you get the
I think that's what it is.
Yourself. You might perfect your craft.
Like being in like my isolation,
being comfortable being alone.
Yes, it's like I have to relearn myself all over again.
Yes,
I don't know myself outside of what I had going on.
Yes,
because let me tell y'all something. Don't never get in no situationship. That's to me like that's like the worst thing you can ever do.
Knowing that is a situationship,
and
they don't want anything more, or they're not trying or putting forth like. Cause we be knowing, we be seeing the red flags.
It's like, but it's like when I don't know, you see potential in people too, though.
Don't see that the reality. What are you doing today?
Yeah, what are you doing at this very moment?
And then, but I understand what you're saying because it's like trust. I don't know if it's being a ride or die, but it's like if we're in this together, I'm gonna be patient while you're building yourself and bettering yourself. But I'd be confusing that.
I don't want nobody to be perfect. Like I want us to be able to like work. And it's like if I think you have potential, I'm gonna pour it into you.
Yeah, but it's like everybody out here can't be having potential. Like everybody got potential. I don't know. Everybody might not, but it's why are we paying attention to the potential? I
don't know, but I seen potential, and I don't know. And it's I seen a case as well.
A what?
A case.
For
me to be able to.
What? I'm sorry.
Back what we were talking about earlier, how we feel the need to fix and heal people.
Okay. Yeah.
I can look at somebody and I can see straight through them with no problem. Like I don't know, it's like something in me. Like I don't know what it is, but I can look at you and I could be like, they need love, or they need this and they need that, and it's like, and I can feel that, and so a lot of times I can feel other people's hurt, which hurts me in return. So
and it makes you want to do something and just.
I want to help you, but it's like you can't help somebody who does not want to be helped. Like you just can't.
No, because
I want to.
It's the same thing with me. How you was trying to help me, and I was just so focused. Like you cannot. There's no changing that. You're gonna have to just let people do them until they see what's going on.
Yeah, but that's just how I am. Like I can't help myself.
Which sucks. And then it would suck to like make yourself stop being that person just because other people aren't appreciating.
And it's like I don't know. Part of me, I was just telling Jada this. Like I want to be somebody's karma. And I'm not the type of person to ever be cruel or do no wrong by nobody. But I just want to see what it feels like to hurt somebody. Probably sound crazy.
But like I want to. if we're gonna be for real, I kind of did that when I moved back because I'm like, well, like other niggas, you know how they act nonchalant, they act like they don't care. I've taken that side of relationships.
Try it.
I've done it. It sucks because it's like I'm a nice person, so at the end I'm like, dang, I shouldn't have did that.
Yeah, but it's like I don't want to change myself based off of my circumstance. Like I don't want to become this mean and rude and just not just because of what happened to me. That don't mean I need to project that onto somebody else.
Yeah, and that's where they get that angry black woman shit from. We is not finna feed.
But I think I've kept it so cute.
You have.
Like I'm so proud of myself.
His car was there. If I knew where I was pulling up at.
Because I literally like I've never been so calm and but it's just like when I feel like when it's love in the middle of that, I can't do nothing out the ass.
No.
Like I can't because it's like I'm gonna feel bad. I'm a good person, so if I do wrong by somebody, I'm gonna feel bad. But now a part of me wants to be a crazy. I do.
But it's like, I wanna what is that going to bring you?
It's not, but see, that's what I'm saying. Hold on, let me drink
because I wanted to take that nigga tags off his car and let him get pulled over.
Like, I want to beat him up. I want to bust the lip and bust the eye.
All of the above. Cut the dreads off. Start over.
Yes, I want to really, if I wanted to, I want to be, yeah.
Yeah, you want him to be like, damn, this crazy and keyed my car. Like, she the Hulk. Like,
I've thought about it multiple times.
I've thought about it.
But that's not me.
But why?
It's not me. I'm not going to gain nothing from that. If you see me and you're trying to see what's up,
just go ahead and, put your stuff in my inbox.
Yeah, just slide in DM. Just let me know.
Y'all be real fine. And I know I'm a little jokey, but it's like...
Y'all can yell, but don't yell too loud.
Because I don't want no man for real, but...
Yeah, just a little yeah. I want a little yeah.
Yeah, a little sneaky link.
Just a little.
No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah. I want to be the sneaky sort of link, like...
Oh! I don't know, man, because I feel like I'm regret it. Like I'm gonna
be so scared on the next person. Like I don't know what the fuck I'm about to do.
At this point, it's like I'm telling every nigga no, I'm gay.
Like I'm scared. Like I'm scared to actually. I'm literally scared to ever try to love somebody to ever be in that situation again. To where it's like
I'm not.
To start over is crazy to me.
I'm not doing it. Care about your favorite color.
To start over though, like imagine starting over and relearning somebody. I think this done been like 2 hours. Wait, what time is it? It's 5 o'clock. How long have we been talking? It's 5 o'clock.
For like,
we still gotta finish the bottle, so we gotta
like
limit.
3. Oh my god, I'm laughing right into the mic.
Oh my gosh, so sorry.
But yeah, we should do this more.
Yeah, I tried to, but God forgives me. I gotta pray though.
Every sin is not like
I gotta pray and ask God to forgive my sins.
You said what?
Because it's been a minute. I gotta tell him like I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that, but
please forgive me.
Please forgive me. Cause I didn't mean to. Yeah.
You did say that we will sin and fall short.
He said that.
He did.
But like
somebody did.
Maybe it was Paul or Peter. But what else? Or Psalms.
Oh Jesus! We need to read.
Somebody said it, but
I don't know.
I'm gonna leave the rest
given I'm looking for my next victim, which is not a good thing. Because I just said I wasn't going to do anything until I'm married. Well, people be staying
me personally.
People be celibate their whole life. And be waiting until they married.
That's not going to be me.
Because it's been since April, baby. It's July.
I mean, that's some time, though. That's some time.
Bitch, I'm going to cry.
But me personally... I'm not that strong yet. Like I'm not. I can't. But I want to surprise myself.
So do it.
I want to work real hard.
No more. It's not given. These niggas, you're not attached to no other niggas. So just avoid
like my
that
only
one.
option. Let's say stand clear.
Just avoid that one.
Yeah,
because we already know no
leave
other
it up
nigga.
to me. Leave it up to me.
YOLO. I'm here for a good time.
But literally,
time.
like it's really hard to like be like you like living in the moment and just being young. It's like at the same time it's like I'm young and I'm turned and I'm living. I could do what I want to do. But also trying to have your boundaries and self-respect is so hard. Like that is so hard.
But once you like,
I'm not gonna lie, I feel this wine.
Oh yeah.
I'm about to say like I
don't be regretting shit though.
I try not to.
I did that with that nigga. And I regret it. I'm not gonna lie. So I do regret stuff, but it's like I don't at the same time.
Yeah.
Because it was an experience. It showed me again what I don't want in a man. Like, but would I do it again? Like, no, that was disgusting.
Well, me.
No. Nah, she might have to bring me out of retirement.
I'm doing it.
Look.
Ooh, but let me tell you something. God gonna cover me, and God gonna guide me through this journey.
Okay.
Of just not giving in to temptation.
That's very hard. Because let's talk about it. Because I seen that they were saying, like, Be Someone podcast, for example. They're talking about masturbation. I seen that shit. I'm like, bitch, it's not a sin. I don't give a fuck. Like, yeah, sin, watching, idolizing, but it's like, what do you want me to do?
What am I supposed to do? Like,
I'm already
just sit here and go to sleep.
So then I'm like, is this not being celibate? Like, I'm not. So this is celibate,
no,
right?
Any kind of sexual thing is not.
That's
celibacy.
what I found out. I was
It's
like, what?
So every time you think you're not doing something, you're starting over.
Literally.
So me, I'm always gonna be at square one because I don't know. Like what?
Every week,
every night, I'm starting over. Like I'm not. Like I'm sorry.
Oh my God, I can't do it.
Starting over every chance I get.
I can't.
But I can't. Not right now. But no, I want to start going on dates, and I want to live, and I want to start dating. I'm scared to date because I'm still traumatized.
That, and I think every nigga
lies. I think everybody's a liar.
Nerves.
Everybody's a cheater, and I don't trust nobody.
Yeah, I be saying that. They be like, I'm not all nigga, but I'm like, you saying that just makes you every nigga because everybody's. It's just so hard.
Everybody
right now.
tells me that.
Like, I've heard that before. You're not, like, that's just a turnoff. It's an ick. Like, stop talking to me at this point. Or I'm a real nigga. Like, why are you saying that?
Or I would never, would you?
Why would you say that?
Why would you tell me that? Like, so have you done this before? Like, I've tried to get to know people in between, and it's just, I can't.
It'll be given. It's like, are you playing?
Once I'm attached to somebody, like, that's it. That's raps.
And you see him, like, as, I don't want to say better, but it's like you're comparing him to
everybody else. Yeah. It's harder. But at the end of the day, like.
Can't do that. You got to start fresh.
Got to keep this shit pee.
And you got to put the effort in. I don't want to know your favorite color, but damn.
Yeah, I think the next one, like, he got to be, like. You don't even gotta have a business. You don't gotta, cause you know sometimes.
What they gotta have? What they gotta have? Fuck that.
A car?
Okay.
That's the bare minimum.
A job, a savings.
Yeah, not a baby.
A bank account.
Cause you know sometimes we place these. Sometimes some women can put expectations on men as like you gotta work out and you gotta have like be someone who say that all the time, like you gotta have this, you gotta have that, but I don't even have that. Yeah, I don't even got that. So my next one, I just want you to be like, just be honest with me, don't lie to me, and just be upfront and tell me what you want off rip, and let me decide what I want to do after that. I can't stand no nigga who's not gonna give me the choice. Like if you doing you, let me know so I can make the decision myself.
And
don't make the decision for me.
Like, yes, because you're thinking you're going on along thinking this nigga doing the same thing. 9 times out of 10, they not even on the same page.
Yeah, we're not even on the same time yet, and I thought we was, but we're not. Like, what?
I don't have time for this shit.
What?
This is why I'm at.
This is why you what? What you do? You did what?
This is what?
You're nasty.
I cannot.
You're nasty.
I'm not finna nigga.
Oh. Oh.
It just comes with too much. Like
it comes with a lot.
I'm attached
with so
to you.
much emotion.
Yes, and I don't want that.
And just like, like where he at? Like what time? Like
why like not answering me?
Why he not answering me? Why you taking 5 minutes and 10 seconds to text back?
Why your face not on the camera? Who's in the back?
Who's back there?
Like, why am I thinking like this?
Yeah, like why do I care so much? Like, don't do it. Listen, let me tell y'all, all of y'all who are still virgins and who's not in a relationship, find yourself and just be alone and learn yourself until you're ready. I thought I was ready. I think I was. I
think you was.
I was. I was ready.
I was not.
No.
Well, me? No, I wasn't, because I was still a dumbass. Like, when I did it. Maybe if I did it now. If I had some brothers, I definitely wouldn't have did that shit.
Mm-hmm. Brothers? Meaning what?
If I had some brothers.
Homeboys?
No, like blood brothers, to see how they treat girls for real, then I feel like I would have had like the scoop. Like, yeah, my brother already.
But see, now I feel like that. Being around my homeboys so much.
Well, yes.
I'm like, like y'all niggas ain't shit.
Word.
Like,
what? What's wrong with you? Did your mama raise you? How's your relationship
Summer Walker
with your
say?
mom? I should have started with your mama. She should have whooped your ass.
She whooped your ass. And she know you ain't. She don't care because you're lit. Like, Summer Walker ate. Like, she ate.
She talked her. Why is she going through the same thing as us? At her big grown age. All of these niggas ain't shit.
No, and it's like literally like at this point I don't even think age matters. It's about mindset.
It is. But when am I gonna run across the
I just want somebody, like, I think right now even going through what I'm going through, I'm just craving love. Like I just want somebody.
An attachment, like a
yes. Like I want to be able to lay next to you and know everything's gonna be all right. And it's like I don't know. I want you to be able to reciprocate everything. Because I'm such a loving person.
Why you can't love me back?
Yes, I'm such a loving person. Too. Like I can literally I can heal you. Like I can
connect you deeper with God.
Yes, God. I really do feel like God has given me that gift. Like I'm very nurturing, and I'm gonna sit there and I'm gonna listen to you, and I'm gonna hold you. One thing about me is like
okay, because you tell me something. That's your problem.
What? No, I'm very much. I have a nurturing. Like I'm gonna sit there and I'm gonna
Once I'm in my head and I see shit you done and I didn't convince myself.
But see, me, like I can see past, and it's crazy because it's like no matter what nobody does to me, I'ma always see the good in somebody.
Which is child.
And it's so damaging though. Like that's a self-sabotage.
But it's a good trait to have.
But it's so self-sabotaging to have somebody sit there and do you so dirty, but all you want to do is love them.
You gotta
still
have it under control
after everything. Like it's crazy to be like that. And sometimes it makes me beat myself up over it.
Yeah,
just being a good person in general. Like I don't want to be a good person. I don't want to be a good person no more. I'm over it. Like why?
I'm over it.
I've been a good person all my life. I've been the bigger person all my life. I've always just took the punches, but now I want to punch. Now I want to be.
Ain't no punching allowed.
But I want to.
Better tell God He'll go punch it for you.
I want to run him over. I want to slash the tires and then maybe slice it across the neck, but just not hit the carotid artery. Maybe just like on the side by the ear or something.
Something where he ain't gonna die, but he gonna know. Stop fucking with me.
I want to hurt him. I want to hurt.
Then what?
That'd be me now. Like instead of me feel like I sometimes I get in moods where I want to hurt somebody.
I would only do it. Yeah, I can't. Jesus, but I don't want nobody else with no kids. So how is that gonna work?
And that's so hypocritical because I be thinking the same thing. Like, what if I got a kid, but I don't want no nigga with no kid?
I don't.
Because men do not know how to disconnect from their baby mamas.
I'm not doing it. That's why that nigga's still blocked and been blocked since 2022.
Yeah, they don't know how to do it.
No.
This is gonna be a long episode. We've just been like talking, but this is what we do.
On a regular, whether it's text, voice message, in person, because you good for sending a voice message.
If I don't do nothing else, I'm gonna send a voice message. Because who's texting a paragraph?
All
like,
that mess.
My voice message is going to be 6 minutes and 92 seconds. Wait. 6 minutes and 53 seconds. That's 7 minutes and like 10 seconds? Either way, like.
Oh my gosh.
It's crazy.
This went well.
It
went well.
It did, and I feel extremely like, maybe we should have had the line from the beginning. Like, it's really giving, like...
It's giving loose and not anxious, not nothing.
It's giving I got to go to the club if I'm anything.
Not because not wine.
But yes, you guys, I think this was a success. I feel like it was starting off a little slow.
It was maybe. A little timid.
It was a little... It was the first episode, and we had to, like, kind of,
get the vibe.
Catch the vibe and talk a bit.
Get a little sip.
A little sippy sip. But now, I don't know. I feel like maybe we should have the wine off rip.
Word, because I'm chilling.
Because now it's like...
I'm chilling, we vibing. Personalities coming out.
Jokey has a butt,
I cannot do that. But yeah, I'm glad that you're starting this. This is going to be a nice journey.
I'm ready. I think this is going to be able to capture my healing. Like, it's going to...
Yeah. They're going to definitely see your growth, your personal growth.
Because right now, y'all, it's a mess. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, they're going to see it. And then also you're going to invoke conversation among people who are...
And be able to bring y'all probably going to see like a couple of people like you. They're probably going to see a lot.
Different perspectives.
Yeah, but I think I'm friends with a lot of people from different backgrounds and stuff like that. So it's going to make it like that much better. And it's crazy we're sitting across from each other.
What?
It's crazy because every time like when we're together, we be like, it's low-key like, what? Like,
word. Like,
why are we even like... Because a lot of females, they can't do that.
They stop. I was surprised when you even wanted... Like, I was open to stopping if you wanted to. Like, the ball was in your court. I really thought you was like... That's why I didn't text at first. I was like, she's not finna want to hear from me.
Yeah. And it's crazy because and like I said, in the back of my head, I didn't want to. But me at heart, I was waiting for my best friend to come back to me. It was like... Just because that's how I am. Like, because you missed a lot.
Yes. And
like, I was in, like, the whole year I was in school, you were gone.
And I missed your graduation.
My graduation.
I was like, bruh.
Like, I was like, I know when I go into school, like, I'm going to be able to practice everything on Kim. Like, Kim's going to be there. And it was like, I couldn't. Like, she wasn't there. So
then high school graduation, we've been talking about that since how long?
Yes, we were talking about high school.
You graduated early.
I graduated early. Like, it was a lot. She missed a lot.
God damn. The most important.
But now it's like, now she's back and it's a little more going on a different kind of perspective. So it's on a different spectrum. So it's
and we're older
different.
though, so we can do all the
We're
stuff we
older.
always talked about. I remember being like,
Yeah.
well, Kiara gets to do all this when we get
Yeah,
older.
now we're older, and it's
Yeah.
like, yeah.
It's crazy.
Meeting somebody when you're 4 years old, it's expected for things to not like since 4 years old. Like
a lot of people don't last.
Yeah, a lot of people, they don't last that long, and I think everybody deserves a second chance. Everybody makes mistakes, and you have to learn to forgive. Like I said, not only for you, but for
yourself.
Not only for them, but for you.
Yeah,
you got to be able
for
to do
yourself.
that. Because like, unless you want to be angry, like I was angry and miserable, angry at everybody. I was sad. I was crying all the time. Couldn't get a grip on my emotions. Nothing. Like
Sleep
nothing.
schedule fuck up.
I was mad at God because why would you do this to me?
Why would you allow this?
Why would you allow for somebody that I love to like just
Yeah.
I was very angry, but it was just like everything happens for a reason, and God is so good, and He knew what He was doing when everything happened with her.
I'm glad you
and it
followed.
was so necessary.
Yes, it took us being obedient though.
For sure.
Because without that, it's no telling.
Yeah.
Child.
Without, I don't know where you would be right now.
Child.
I don't think she.
In Ridgeville.
I don't know where you would have been.
Somewhere not working and pregnant.
You were definitely going to have 3 kids by now. 3 kids.
Isn't that crazy?
You would have had no money.
I would have been pregnant.
You would have been pregnant on your 4th child. No job.
Like, that's not.
God is so good.
Words. Like, for real. Let's talk about it for real.
Oh my gosh.
Where would I have been? I could have been dead, locked up.
You could have been long gone. Like, not even.
Cracking.
And you know.
My mama said I look like I
know
did
something?
crack.
I really thought you was on some drugs.
My
Do you
mama
remember
said
when all
that.
that happened? And I was like, you're crazy. Like, something is wrong with you.
I said, who said I was on crack? Because
I
one of them
literally
said
thought
it.
you were on drugs.
I was on weed. Smoking.
No.
That's it.
No, it was deeper.
No.
I thought somebody laced your I thought you were on crack. I thought you were lost to the world. Like, it wasn't giving that.
Jesus Christ. That was just high.
No. You were running high. What happened December 25th of 2021?
Fucking Christmas?
Did I say the 21st or 25th?
25th? I don't know what happened. What was it? Was it something?
No. I was trying to make a joke. Clearly, that's Christmas. I probably should have said like October 31st. Like, that's the Halloween though.
I
only got the holidays. Like October 21st, 2020. What happened? 2020.
2020?
What happened? Do you remember?
I just remember
the time.
What did we do that Christmas? I don't remember.
Bitch, I said October.
Oh.
What are you talking about?
Something's wrong.
This is gonna be a journey.
October's gonna be crazy.
Cause I need a man by my birthday. Cause I
do not.
Yes,
you're trying to
birthday.
I knew it.
Doesn't matter. It does not.
I've only had one size. I don't know.
Child,
I done had 2.
I would hate to go smaller.
And I went smaller. Don't do it.
I don't. That's what I'm saying. Like,
don't do it.
I don't want
it's such a regret. Like, it's not even like, well, at least it was good. It's just like, damn, I just wasted a whole body.
Yeah, I'm gonna say like I would hate to waste a body. But right now, I think I don't know. I'm on a high and I want to live in a moment.
What? Very much. And I think that's where I'm at. That's why it's giving young and turn. When you said that shit resided
like,
with me. It's
and I low-key be thinking about that. Like, trying
might as well.
Do I want to be like, do I want to know my worth? This camera cut again. But it's like, do I want to live like my life and be young and turn and have self-respect and morals? Or do I just want to, you know what I'm saying?
I think both. It needs a balance.
It needs a balance. But right now, I can't find my balance.
Hoes and shit. Like, no.
No, I'm not going to be a hoe.
We're not going for that. I'm not going for it. We're not doing it. But, like, that's why I was okay with the situationship. Because it's like, at least you can, like, and it's
I think I would
person.
do a situationship if I'm not, like, in love with them. Because a lot of one-sided.
It is.
So I could do it. I could do it.
We got to be on the same page. My mom's going to hate this.
Clinton. This is going to be so... I'm going to be, like, posting this is going to be crazy. Because we're talking...
Not
like,
for the kids.
Out the neck.
I don't give a... At this point, we're out of high school. Y'all can say what y'all want about me, bitch.
I'm grown.
I don't.
I'm grown. But, like, when I do my little preview of it, I'm going to post, like, the cute clips of us talking about God.
Where nice and godly at.
Yeah.
Adam and Eve did the do to have their kids.
I feel like if Adam and Eve did it, I could spin a couple times.
Okay, and shit.
I could bite the apple. And
I don't know about the apple.
That's what happened, right? Eve bit the apple, or did Adam bite the apple?
Adam bit it. Did both of them eat it?
But so they ate the apple.
One of them ate that up.
But I think Adam ate it first.
One of them did. God told Adam not to do that shit, and he did it anyways.
The serpent told Adam not to, I thought. Oh, no, the serpent told him to do it.
Yeah, he said,
the serpent told Adam to eat the apple.
Sit,
But
eat
you know
that
who
hoe.
I was thinking about who I want to get on this podcast? I want Miss Joy.
No cap.
I want Miss Joy on
You
this
need to do that.
podcast. Like,
You need to do
and
that.
I was thinking that, like, I want Miss
She
Joy
gonna
on this
speak some
podcast.
real-
Speak some real. Miss Joy, y'all. Miss Joy,
Hamburger.
Miss Joy is our old Bible study teacher, y'all. And when I tell
Oh
you,
my
we used to have the best
gosh.
conversation every Wednesday. We had a good conversation.
Imagine if we could do it like with everybody. That's a lot though.
Ah.
That's a lot of mics.
I just have to get a thing that can maybe at least 6.
Like that would be lit though.
Because if that was our Bible study,
that would be lit.
when we're on camera and we're talking about
That
the
would be
realistics
lit.
of trying to be Christian in this, of Christianity in this, well, Christianity in this society.
We should do that for real.
That's
I
a
think
good
she
idea.
would.
She would do it.
That'd be a great series though, Bible study.
Yes, Miss
Every
Joy gonna
Wednesday?
and Miss Joy don't do nothing else.
She's gonna tell
She gonna
you.
she gonna tell you. She gonna tell
Well,
you.
maybe you need to do this.
Yeah, well, God said.
Well,
Did He
Miss
say
Joy-
that, or are you telling me that?
Like they did it to me first. I told them I was gonna fight them. She said, "Well, maybe you should say God bless them."
What? I don't want to say God. Like she'll be like, "What would Jesus do? Jesus would beat that ass." He's not.
Jesus would beat that ass.
Like we get it. We get it.
No, she need to come in for real.
Yes, I was thinking that I want to get Ms. Joy
That's
on here.
smart.
I think this was successful. I'm ready to edit this and watch this fully through.
Congratulations.
Thank you so
You've-
much.
you've
This is
definitely-
crazy. I can't believe I'm doing this.
But I see the vision. You did a great job.
Yes, and eventually, y'all, I'm gonna be in a warehouse.
Mm-hmm.
In a warehouse where I have all my. I'm sending out orders from it.
Yep.
I'm podcasting.
You gotta
I'm
come up
teaching
with a name.
classes. I'm doing everything in this one warehouse. I
see
see it. I see
What the
it.
hell?
This is gonna be something big, and I'm so excited.
No cap.
I don't know what's going on. I don't know what
God
is
is
doing in my
working.
life.
He
I don't know
working.
what He's doing.
We're just gonna be obedient,
But-
because He's working. Yeah, obedient. As in regards to when
Obedient
he tell
as
you
in
to
what?
move. When
But
he
it's
tell
so
you to-
hard, low key, to hear God's voice.
See,
Like I don't know if it be God telling me or if it's myself talking to me.
it's not.
It's not.
Let me not say that, because it could
It's
be.
like
but
you know
it's
what's
like,
it called? Conviction.
yeah,
I get convicted a lot.
you better repent. Did you ask for forgiveness?
I have not, and I need to. But I was waiting
For what?
because
To
on
do
the
it again?
day,
So you could just forgive it all at one time.
just knock it all out in one prayer. Like
Please.
I ain't gonna do them again.
What
I
is
ain't gonna
this
do them
and
again.
this?
But I was low key thinking like I might need to wait a second so I can make sure I have my right decision.
Mhm.
Because once I ask God to like just not have me go back, I'm not gonna go back. I can't go back on my word.
Period.
The first time I only asked for him to show me something. That's different.
Yeah,
He
you
showed
didn't say
me.
anything after that.
Yeah, he
You
showed
started
me.
going
I ain't pray.
willy-nilly.
I ain't praying nothing else.
That's
Fuck no,
exactly. You see what happened.
Yeah, but I see what happened. I ain't praying nothing else
Out
after the
here?
last time. But the next time I pray, I'm gonna pray, and I want to be able to handle whatever it is I get out of that.
Yeah,
So maybe I'll say the prayer
I need to pray
in a
But
couple
I-
days.
Yeah, I was about to say that. I was about to say I don't want to
Not
pray
right now.
tonight, but that sounds so bad.
Yeah,
But
I got to get better with it.
I'm being comfortable in where I'm at right now.
Yeah.
I don't need no extra shit to come.
Yeah, because once you ask God for something, He like to run out with
Word.
it. He runs out.
You're like, you wanted this. You said you wanted this.
But that's not what I asked for though.
Word.
I asked for you
I
to
asked
give me
for
peace.
Bitch, this is the same shit I'm talking about.
I asked for peace, and you give me nothing but trials and tribulations. How
Okay.
dare you?
Why did you let this nigga in
I
my
bet you I
life?
won't ask for nothing again. like I bet you I won't say another prayer. 'Cause, I bet you I won't.
I'm not gonna ask. Don't
not.
remove them.
Find somebody else
Just
to
show
play
me.
with. Who is this old man?
He was 21.
Is he fat? I need a skinny nigga.
He is not fat.
Maybe with a little meat.
Oh my god.
I like him skinny and tall.
She said, is he fat?
Oh, me personally, I gotta get on my type. I like dreadheads.
Not for real.
I like dreadheads, but I mean any dark skin, brown skin, like darker than me. And
I love
like
a dark skin.
I like them so skinny,
Yeah, for real.
but like not stupid skinny.